Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Wizards. Now, here's Grant. And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for two. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Kicks it out to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
It's tipped. Stolen by Smart. And now Philadelphia on the break. A shot by McDaniels, no good. On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
The kick out to Williams. Over Grant. That one rolling around and rims out. And here's Beverly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Philadelphia leading by 4. To Beverly. Grant outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Smart misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams with a clean look. And a great assist. By Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Grant with the ball. Dort covering. Grant surveying the D. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Under trailing by 3. Holmgren the screen. Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside to Brogdon. Smart on the wing. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
.26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dort. Still without a basket.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Right side, Williams. Here's Dort. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And so... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Frank, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Holmgren with the steal. They're running. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City. Brogdon left side. Driving in. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Joe. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 1. Outside Edwards. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, confidence feeds on himself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Bay. Hasn't made one yet. Giddey, no good. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Now here's Bay. And that one drops for him.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to McDaniels. Sweet little floater. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
Nice looking teardrop by the swing man McDaniels. Love watching his offense continue to evolve and grow. Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Smart deciding where to go with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Philadelphia leading by 5. Out to the wing. Launches it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Giddey. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-4 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Holmgren wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Under trailing by 8. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. And the 76ers call time here.
For the Sixers. Attention, everybody out there. Now coming on the court, the Sixers ENT. Let me hear you make some noise. And give your Sixers ENT a big round.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Tries the spin move. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Back to Bay. Count that bucket.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The 76ers leading by 4. Grant, right side. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. McDaniels got 12.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Thunder trailing by 4. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Time called here, the Thunder decide to talk it over.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
Your Sixers, ENT. Get loud for your
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now, here's Dort. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive, coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And a wide open look for Payne. Hits it from three-point range. Payne's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Thunder. Screen by Grant. It's stolen by Dort. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bay. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Dort. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer meter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder. They finish off.
38.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Beverly. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. On the wing, Williams. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're running. Here's McDaniels. Kicks it out to Grant. For three, Edwards. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now Grant into the lane. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot blocker.
Holmgren the screen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Basket good. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Edwards. Kicks it out to Grant. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he commits the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge the defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sadiq Bey. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Free throw good, Edwards.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now, here's Grant. They set the pick.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
First free throw is good.
And the line for your Sixers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside, Dort.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. And they needed that free throw to fall. And he knew a huge shot to make it a 1-possession game.
Grant outside. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
They need Grant to step up here. Jeremy looking cool, calm, and ready to deliver.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Dort. Drops in the layup for 2.
What a
a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Over in the corner, McDaniels knocks down the three ball. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Holmgren in the high post. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Bay. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and did the bonus. Will head to the line for 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right wing. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And I like the assertiveness inside from Holmgren, daring the D to get physical with him.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Here's Edwards. Cramp for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Bay. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Out to Edwards.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that
every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back. I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same soon as I go close. I just fall back. I just fall back. I ain't like none of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number 1. Can't settle for no number 2. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you will have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't got